Christmas, Web Punchers. I'm Matt Jones, your professor of online reputation management, and it's Christmas time, a time of year we at WebPunch look forward to. I wanted to start this video cast off by giving you a quote by Charles Dickens that said, "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of another." And one of the reasons I love that is I feel so happy during Christmas time. Part of the reason why is because there's so many opportunities for service. And as a business owner, sometimes we might think, okay, well, I'm really here to make as much money as I can for myself and my company, and how is reaching outside of what I'm looking for really going to benefit me? That's a good question. It's actually, science has the answer, and science has found that those who serve actually are happier people and have happier organizations. There was a study done called The Secret to Happiness by Time Magazine that was published in 2015. And in the article, Jenny Sannett, the author, talked to different experts and scientists. And one of the things that they found is that people who do acts of altruism and do service, when they do that, it stimulates the same part of the brain that is stimulated when people eat chocolate or have sex. Now, I've heard people like those feelings. So when you do serve other people, it literally feels good. And when people feel good, they're more likely to treat others well and perform better in the office, as we discussed in the last episode. Another thing that study found is that when you do acts that are specifically directed towards people you love or organizations that you really feel passionate about, that you actually feel happier than when you write a blank check to some umbrella organization that does a lot of different things. So again, be specific. Be there for the people that you love, support the causes that really mean something to you, and you're more likely to be happier. There's other specific reasons that can benefit your company when you do acts of service. One of the first things is that your employees will feel more united. As they come together and they're working for a cause that doesn't necessarily benefit them directly, people feel a great unity, and the more unified your organization is, the better off it's going to be. Another thing is that happier employees equal happier customers. That's an idea from Richard Branson that we talked about last time. And so the more you do that, the more you're out servicing, again, you're going to feel better, you're going to have happier customers as well. One thing that's less altruistic but is going to benefit you is that the more you serve, the better reputation your company is going to have in the community. No one wants to do business with the Grinch. Remember that. Another thing is that you're going to have better hires. So the better your reputation is. Also, one thing that people want to hire nowadays is millennials, because they're starting to enter the workforce and they're becoming the workforce of the future. And there was a study done that was funded by the CASE organization and published in Forbes magazine. And in this, they found that millennials look for three things. The top three things are, what does your company do, or what's the product that they're putting out? 2, what's the benefits and compensation package? And 3, what is the culture of your organization and what causes do they support? So people want to be associated with a company that's going to be doing good and that has a mission beyond making money. Anne Frank once said, "No one has ever become poor by giving." And I love that. And I understand there's a lot of people right now who are feeling the pressure and the financial constraints that this holiday season can put upon them. But serving doesn't have to cost a dime. You can actually go out and take part in different organizations that visit people who are lonely or sick. You could go to the dollar store. There's a lot of good and a lot of materials that can be used by people by spending just a few dollars. So it doesn't have to be expensive to do good and to make people happy. We at WebPunch are big believers in happiness and making this world a little bit better place, one act of service at a time. I'm Matt Jones, and we'll see you next time.